Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. CC Sabathia will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
For Seattle.
Now the first pitch from CC.
Jordan.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
At the plate, Keon Broxton. First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, MLBThe, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, Dero. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, Dero, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's Sabathia on 1 and 2. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez hit down the line at first. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Next for Seattle, Domingo Santana. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Santana, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First pitch coming. Here it is. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2. Liner toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ryan Healy. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here.
One team.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen. Stepping in now, Tim Beckham. Judge is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Felix Hernandez is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King.
Yankees.
Big arm, 5-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing. This guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitting over 400 on the season. I can't even imagine the confidence that's running through him right now. I'm so excited to watch him play and see how he goes about his business.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Heath Saunders, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hernandez, commonly known as King Felix, of course. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Mariners 3 and the Yankees nothing. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Seager, right field, and carrying well, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively. Moving guys.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He popped out in his first trip. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. But speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, Keon Broxton.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder Keon Broxton. First pitch of the at-bat. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The windup and the 0-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 4-0 Seattle. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Scotty Hayward, comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Healy has a play. Oh, no. He totally missed it.
Well, I'm not sure if he played this a little too nonchalant or he took his eye off the ball a little bit early or what, but it's never a good look when you can't make a play on a pop-up like that one.
Here's big Aaron Judge. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's gone 2 for 5. And there he goes towards second. Now a step off as they've got the runner between first and second. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. From the stretch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Next for New York, Nino Reese, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Out into right center. Well hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Giancarlo Stanton now try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Runners on the move for second. A step off, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he is in there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. The head-to-head history with King Felix. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Reese at second with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. Throw won't get him. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Line towards center field. Uh-oh, he missed it. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 4-2 game. And he'll get in there safely.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Mike Tauchman. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Seattle leads this one 4-3. Stepping into the box, Omar Narvaez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Narvaez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Line hard to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gregorius is there. The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Line drive to center field. Tuchman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners go down quietly there, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Leading off the inning, Heath Saunders, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman, Heath Saunders.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Bigging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Hernandez into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Standing in now, Scotty Hayward, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Sanchez, base runner at first with one out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The payoff pitch one more time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Into the box, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. Runners are at second and third with one down. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Nino Reese. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. High and deep to right center. Buxton going back on it at the track. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Yanks strand a pair. Still down a run. It's 4-3. DJ LeMahieu has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 26. DJ
digging in to try it again. Ryan Healy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Settling in now, Tim Beckham. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch from CC. And this is low, ball 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
From the stretch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Stanton at the track, the wall, gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-3.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, number 25.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 25. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike 1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now Sabathia's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
2-1's the count.
The 2-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, he's getting a visit from the pitching coach, but I think it's a little too late for him to turn things around. I mean, he's given up 6 runs, so I'm not sure how much the talking is going to help. He just doesn't have it today.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Oh, 2 coming from Sabathia. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. LeMahieu camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 4, Keon Broxton.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0 from CC. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He loses him on ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Omar Narvaez.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. Here it comes. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Here's a pop-up now. LeMahieu has got it, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mariners 6 and the Yankees 3. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
The 0-1 delivery. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Broxton's on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Didi Gregorius. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. High in the air out to center field. Broxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Mike Tauchman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll just slap that. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
You barely see a pitcher of this caliber struggle like he is in this one, but the numbers don't lie. Take a look. You're not going to see this from this guy very often. Just goes to show you that even the best of us have off days.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Santana leads off second with nobody out. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The first baseman, Ryan.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Tim Beckham, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, this last at bat.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager. Saunders scoops it up, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on. Stepping into the box, Keith Saunders, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels,
now
right?
Batting.
All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Henniger racing back. Goodbye, home run. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters aren't point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting. The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Slow roller down the third baseline. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Striding forward now is the DH, number 25. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th. Domingo Germán takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 55, Domingo Germán.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pops this one up. In comes Judge. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9. Second base.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup. Digging in, D. Gordon. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Tried to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Seattle,
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder Keon Broxton. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but...
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
now batting, left fielder.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. And the runner back easily. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it at grain low, we got action.
Gregorius has it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Bottom of the sixth inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now, Mike Ford.
Now batter, first baseman.
Slap hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Saunders. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing...
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So striding in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ford over at second. Tauchman at first, one gone. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging fun infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And now everybody's running, and he steps off, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Just keeping him close. Bases are loaded with only one out. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back in standing. And he'll step off and go to third here. Runner back standing. Hernandez comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch.
1-2.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And Hernandez will go to first, and he's back in standing. 7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Throw over to third. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
The designated hitter,
Now at the plate, Nino Reese.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Number 30.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, hey, MLBThe, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Roll. You can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
MLBThe gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Mike Ford, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ford hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The center fielder.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. He's got it.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now batting, the second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Zach Britton comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
The 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Gregorius. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Tim Beckham will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. I'm set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Gordon is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And that's the second out. Standing in, Nino Reese. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting, left fielder.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. And the runner's breaking for third. And he's safe. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Ready now, Kyle Seager. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Taken, strike 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. D. Gordon hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. Digging in, Keon Broxton. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Oh, he brought it back. Mariners leave 1. They trail by a bunch. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman. Popped him up. Beckham waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box. Saunders. And he fouls this one off. drilled on the ground is short. Beckham is up with it, and he is in there. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. A bouncer up the middle. And he has some trouble with it. Flips it behind his back.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Broxton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
The right fielder,
looking to minimize the damage here. Fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Judge is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Got him, and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Jonathan Holder takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Sanchez over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Haniger. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Navarez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First offering on its way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.